Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're counting down the top 5 budget welders you can find on Amazon in 2025. Great for hobbyists, home shops, or lighter duty professional work. We'll start with number 5 and work our way to number 1, so stick around to see which one comes out on top. Coming in at number 5, we have the ARCCAPTAIN 135, a MIG Welder. This is a good entry-level machine for simple MIG or flux core welding. While the exact Amazon listing may vary, users have noted specs like around 20 to 130 amps, output at 110 volts, and a duty cycle that's modest. One rental catalog listed it at 60% for lighter duty. What makes it appealing? Very affordable, lightweight, well suited for DIY repair jobs, farm equipment, general light steel work. What to watch out for: limited amperage when compared to bigger machines, probably less robust duty cycle, maybe fewer advanced features. So if you're on a tighter budget and mainly doing thinner material or occasional welding. Number 4 is the Baystark 165A MIG Welder, sometimes listed as B-Stark MIG 145/165 depending on model. While I didn't find a perfect deep dive on the 165A version from video reviews, for example the MIG 145 variant, this machine gives you a little more headroom than something like the 135A unit. So what you gain: more amperage means can tackle thicker materials, wider scope of work. What you still compromise, probably still in the budget bracket, so some trade-offs in cooling, duty cycle, or components compared to premium welders. Now at number 3, we have the ARCCAPTAIN MIG Welder 200 amps, 6-in-1 gasless flux core, MIG stick lift TIG spool gun, dual voltage 110/220 volts model. This one substantially raises the game. 200 amps multi-process capability, 6-in-1, and dual voltage means more flexibility. What that means in practice: you can weld heavier materials, possibly switch between MIG and stick, or TIG use 220 volts if your facility allows and have more room for growth. But why still only number 3? Even though the specs are impressive for the price, every budget machine has limits: cooling duty cycle, arc stability under heavy loads, possible accessory or support limitations. Also, setup, gas versus gasless spool gun for aluminum, etc., may require more gear. Number 2 goes to the YESWELDER MIG 205 DS PRO. This machine checks a lot of boxes. True dual voltage 110/220 volts, output up to approximately 205 amps at 220 volts, and 160 amps at 110 volts for MIG plus stick and optional TIG. Why it's so high on the list: multi-process capability gas, MIG, gasless MIG, lift TIG stick, digital display synergic control, making wire feed voltage easier, compatible with aluminum via spool gun, which opens up more materials, solid build for the price. Yet one, our top pick, Azuno 200A MIG Welder. And finally, at number 1, the best budget welder of 2025 in this list is the Azuno 200A MIG Welder. While I couldn't find detailed spec sheets in this conversation snippet based on current listings for 200A dual voltage MIG welders in this price tier and user feedback, this unit offers the best balance of performance for cost in our list. Why it deserves 200A means you have serious capability for thicker steel or more demanding work, good value for money in the budget category, likely dual voltage, 110/220 volts, making it more flexible. Strong contender when you factor in versatility, price, performance. What to keep in mind, even for one, even the top cheap welder has limitations. You'll still want to check duty cycle, cooling, accessory support, parts availability, warranty, and matching your application, material thickness, environment, etc. So, choosing the Azuno gives you the best of this budget list. If your budget allows, this is where I direct you for 2025. All right, folks, that wraps up our countdown of the top 5 budget welders on Amazon for 2025, from 5 up to our top pick at 1. If you're shopping on a budget but want serious welding capability, you have some solid choices here. As always, make sure you check your setup, voltage, material thickness, duty cycle, read customer reviews, and match the machine to your real world needs. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which welder you're leaning toward or what you're planning to weld. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.